Welcome. My name is Jeremy Gerard, and I have the distinct privilege of welcoming you to another episode of Legions Lounge. Episode 21, lucky episode 21. I am not Jeremy Gerard. Jeremy Gerard is away, as I was on Monday. That's why we did not do the show on Monday, and we figured we'd take his slot. Except it's too early. I can't get going that early, man. I'm a night owl, man. I need a little time to ramp up to this stuff. So we're doing it our usual time, just not our usual day.
As soon as Anthony saw that we were taking his slot, he's like, "Oh, awesome!" And they're like, "Nope, 9:30." He's like,
"Put the coffee on."
Right.
Coffee on. My name is Trevor 16 Shooter on Instagram. My co-hosts here are the awesome host of the Dork Lair, celebrating 5 years. 5 years, man, doing the podcast. That's awesome.
Congrats again, Bill.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Bill and Nate at Corona4 on Instagram and Facebook. Are you on Facebook too? Is it at Corona4 or no? You're not bothering with that shit.
No, just my name.
Yeah. You got to get on Twitter, man. Though Twitter's pretty good. I got to tell you.
I've tried.
How you guys doing?
Good. You stole my my line, my Jeremy line. So I guess I just
sorry.
What's up, everybody?
You stole my shirt, so
yeah, you stole my beard,
everybody. I can't get that down. I can't get that.
I know. I should have worked on that.
Yeah, I really wanted to do the intro. We were saying before. I really wanted to do his little song intro. His little do 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 do.
A happy little ditty.
It is a happy little ditty. But well, we thank him. We got some big shoes to fill in a Wednesday night. Hope we can fulfill your Legions quota for the week anyway.
Or as Curtis Ackerman says, a big hole to fill.
Yeah, well.
We're not going to take the bait, Curtis. Sorry.
I'm not touching that.
Right.
Who else we got in the chat here, Nate? We got
Mr. Dave Orkin.
Of course. Not number one tonight, though, Dave.
Looks no, he's up there, though. Thomas D. Eric Munoz. Hedgehog, what's up? Kevin.
Hey, what's going on?
Mike Casper. David Smith. Yeah, he's got COVID, so everybody wish David speedy recovery. Scott Baker. JMax77. Angel Frail Vampire. Scott Baker. Cullen's with us. Dan's with us. Josh J. Laura. What is going on, Star? What's happening? Thank you, everybody.
Cool.
I'm sorry if I missed somebody.
What's up,
all
everybody?
Right. Yeah, thanks for coming on and joining us on a different day. I don't know. Maybe we do Wednesdays. Maybe it's just got to be like Legions Wednesday, man. I don't know.
A double header?
Well, I mean, I think there's some show that the Horsemen.
Oh yeah, it'd be a triple header. There you go.
Weirdos from that thing put on Wednesdays, and then and then we got Mythic Conversations. Can everybody stand that much Legions in one day? I mean, let us know, man. Maybe we're no longer Mythic Mondays. That's how we started out, and that's the only reason we kind of picked Monday. And it was just like, it is. Wednesday's not too bad because on YouTube it's almost like there's a lot of fighting for time to get. There's a lot of toy shows, man. There's a lot of stuff going on. Bill's on Thursday. There's a lot of stuff on Thursday. A lot of stuff on Friday too.
Yeah, I think Monday kind of works.
It does, but I don't know.
We can move around. We're flexible until they come up with a weekday that starts with the letter L. I think we can go wherever we want.
Right. Yeah, that's not going to work. Yeah. We got to stick with L. All right, we got a cool guest. We're going to take a look at Illythia. But first, we're going to do a little bit of news. Our guest is backstage. I'm just going to say hi to our guest because he got in after we started out. So we'll be with you in a minute, CJ. All right, so let's go through the news really quick. The second round of Illythia boxes have shown up at the studio. Here they are in the back of the truck with the hammock, apparently.
I forget somebody who said that's Joe's hammock. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, and the boys in the studio are busy shipping these out to get you these figures. I think we got Phobos and we got Poseability and the Illythia Phobos 2-pack in this shipment. Yep. So we're still waiting on Alder the Moose and Apharius the Centaur, and I think that's it, right? I think that's the last. Those are the last two that are going to ship.
Yeah. Well, the next container will be the all-ins. And then,
Right.
and then the all-ins will
And
ship
then-
out just as boxes of all-ins. And then
Right.
the last one will come, and then any order that wasn't an all-in that also included some add-ons or other things that include the moose or the centaur, then that will be last.
Right. Good.
Mhm.
Good. That's a good point. Yeah. So if you got the all in, you'll actually be getting it before people who ordered separate pieces.
Yeah.
Just you're going to be kind of third in line, which is, it kind of sucks. I don't have everything here tonight. We're going to look at. I mean, we're going to have it's going to take enough time to look through the 3 or 4 that I have here. Just take a look at those, and we'll do that when we get CJ on. Yeah, so it's going to be a little while. They said, it's going to be a little while, but we'll all get them. We'll all be very happy.
Yep.
The thing about this staggered like this is
Mhm.
at least everybody has kind of an idea of like, it's not like this one big thing and it just starts shipping and it takes a month to ship all this
That's
stuff out. And like, you're just
true.
wondering when it's going to ship. Like you kind of have a bit of an idea. Like, okay, if I just got 6-inch figures, they're probably shipping now. If
Mhm.
I got an all in, it's probably shipping in like 2 weeks from now. If
Mhm.
I got something that wasn't all in, but included the moose, then it's probably going to be the last thing that ships.
That's true. It's a smaller pool to deal with on a weekly basis, so that you don't
Mhm.
have those people going, I see everybody getting theirs. Where's
Yeah,
mine?
where's
I don't
mine?
get
Where's my shipping notice?
When is mine going to come out? Where about the rest
Yeah.
of the shipping notices? So
It's nice they laid it out the way they did.
yeah, I mean, depending on how you ordered. I mean, like I had 2 orders in. I had one with an all in and a couple of ancillary things, and then I had at the last minute, I think I made another order that I added on some singles, which is what I ended up getting in. But not everything, because I didn't put everything in there. Unfortunately, I don't have what's the
Artemis.
I don't have Artemis, and I don't have I just had Krotos. But we got enough here to look at. So the other thing is, let's see, Wednesday. We got some other pictures here. I think through here. There we go. Those are on the boxes. Is that George? Who's that? I don't know who that is.
Did you want to briefly just mention or reiterate
Mhm.
what's not going to be announced tonight?
Oh yeah, I mean, if everybody, somebody did say early on, no super chats. Damn it, what's going on with the super chats, man? Somebody did mention early on. Let me see if I can fix that. But about our reveal, we are not doing our reveal tonight. So
Yeah.
we are doing our reveal next Monday, regular time, regular place, regular date.
And speaking of, Laura says she enjoys Monday shows, gives her something to look forward to on the most depressing day. So,
all right, cool.
There
There
you
you go. There you go. I don't know what is going to happen here if I, you know what? Hang on a second. I'm just going to try and fix this for a second. Talk to them.
You're trying to turn on super chats.
I don't know what's going on with the super chat stuff,
So
man.
if you go to your YouTube
It's
studio
weird. I've had this happen twice now.
and then open the
And I've put monetization on, and everybody should
Is
be
it
able
on?
to do this. And
Hmm.
I don't know.
if monetization's on, I'm not sure why it wouldn't.
That's kind of a bummer.
Mm.
Community defaults. Yeah, I don't know. I'll keep looking at it, but that sucks that we can't do that because
Yeah.
that's we're not asking. Well, all right, we are asking for it, but that's just to support the channel and to get some more prizes out to people and stuff like that. Support the pop and swap contest that we'll probably do again some point this year. So that kind of sucks, but keep trying. I don't know why they're not there. I'm not really sure what's going on, but
I'll put my
all right.
PayPal
So
address
that's
up in the
truck.
chat.
We got that. Oh yeah, that's right. We got. I think I skipped forward one. All-Star 5 reveals.
Yeah.
Have been coming through. I think since the last time we haven't done a show in like 3 weeks. I think.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So we got the second reveal of Ilgar on Legion's Lair, lawsuit pending, with our dudes Brad and, and Michael. And that was pretty cool. They did a great job like eliminating throughout the show. It was actually a lot of fun to watch.
That was a lot of fun.
Pick up a couple and just put one away, and they had fun with it. It was really cool.
Yeah, they're good at teases.
So that was great. So we got Ilgar, and then the composer of the Mythic Legions song himself, Mr. Allen in the World of Toys, gave us Azar on that was the middle of last week, I think.
Yeah,
something like that, like Wednesday or something like that. And then Pixel Dan of Pixis fame revealed the All-Star Motu tribute, Zenithon, which is a tribute to Stratos. I am not a Motu guy, so I don't, I knew who this was, but I had to kind of go back and look at it again just to see. This is pretty cool, man. This is a nice.
It is.
Yeah, I'm not a Motu guy.
From what I've seen from all the Motu people, like people are digging it.
They're excited. Good. Yeah,
I have
no clue who this is. I'm not a Motu guy, but I still dig it.
I'm not hearing you. Why am I not hearing you?
Not hearing me?
Oh, hang on a second.
I can hear you. Can you hear me, Trevor?
I can't hear either one of you.
Weird. What the heck? We're getting
I hear you.
We're getting a Legion's Lair ghost in the machine here.
Hang on.
Yeah, seriously. Well, I'll keep talking.
Sorry. Go ahead. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't know who this is, or I'm not a Motu guy either, but I dig it, and I like the fact that it comes with that orc head, and that we can just make it a new orc race. I forget what the official name of this new orc race is, but it's pretty cool.
I don't know that they have an official. Did they say that there was an official name for the orc race?
I think they had a name for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I forget too, but
I didn't see in the bio.
Somebody in the chat will say, I'm sure.
I'll find it.
We could check the site. Yeah.
It's
yeah, a lot of people were saying that it's like a gray orc would be really cool.
Orphan. It's a union between angel and orc.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Right.
Cool.
Well, I guess if you use it. Well, no, I thought that was him though. I thought this was okay. So I guess it is
him with the helmet on.
Zenithon with the helmet on, and then if you take the helmet off, I suppose it could look like this. I suppose, yeah.
Kind of very ape looking.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
I love the idea of getting a this color gray, this darker gray body. I know we're kind of getting it with the new figure Varg, right? Like we're getting sort of a gray, but that's very light. That's almost like a white kind of a color, right?
Yeah.
This is gonna be like I love that matte gray. It's gonna go really well with a lot of like swaps and stuff.
Yeah, I agree. And I think the face color too there is really neat with that gray.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, a lot of people loving this.
Cool.
Ilgar. Yeah, the parts are cool.
So yeah, this may be my first Motu tribute pickup ever from the Horsemen.
So wait a minute, have you never gotten any of these?
Never have.
The tribute figures?
Nope.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Just don't care about those. So you just don't care. It's not.
Motu's just not in my wheelhouse whatsoever. So they're great figures, but
yeah, they've been my least favorite figures in general. I mean, Keltis is cool. I like Adamon. I actually like Dorina or Norris. What is it? Dorina or Norris? I like her now. I didn't like her at first, but I actually kind of dig her now.
Yeah, you know what? I take that back because I do have her. Because I think, as a standalone fig, she's awesome. I don't really have to know that, you know what I mean? The motif of her to like her. Yeah.
Melina, I can't stand that figure. And I got the Stinkor and I got Mossman, and those are cool. I don't know. I get them out of completionist need, and if there's room on the shelf, I'll put them up there. But I haven't taken those two out of the box yet. So, that's that. So that's 4 so far that we've got. I know we've got Darius. We've got Toy Bro. Who else we got? We have us. Trying to think who else is doing this. Anyway, there's a bunch of other people that should be coming up in the next maybe at some point this week, early next week.
Yeah,
We're
I
doing
mean-
ours, so there's not a lot more time. We're halfway through July, so
Right, because by the 29th, right? That's the date that they'll all be out. So
Mhm.
we got 2 weeks and a lot left to go. So I mean, so far I'm super happy with what's been revealed.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
I don't know about tomorrow. Did somebody say tomorrow? Did somebody let that drop? Or
I haven't heard
I
that
haven't heard
officially.
anything.
I don't know.
As far as I know,
What's up, Pablo? David
That-
Williams.
it's a
Yeah.
no, as far as I know, for various reasons. But I don't think it's tomorrow. So yeah,
I can just
Um,
say that it's Nerdzoic. Like you
Nerdzoic,
said,
right?
D Amazing. You already
Mhm.
mentioned that one. Toy Hype USA is the other one.
Oh,
Toy
yeah.
Hype USA. Right. Thank you. What's up, Kevin?
Hey, Kevin.
And Toy Bro. Sorry.
Yeah, that's Toy Bro. I said. Yep, Toy
Yes.
Bro. Yep. So apparently there's this show at 4:00 on Wednesdays.
Not familiar with it at all.
Yeah, I know they claim to work for Horsemen or something, but
At
I
the
don't
Pillow Show.
yeah, the Pillow Show, right?
Pillow
right.
Talk.
I thought it was QVC for a while there, but so we they showed off some packaging that they claim to be for the Red Krampus, and a prototype of the Red Krampus.
Well, that's just a that's just a Belphegor with that's a custom.
Yeah,
I
I know.
think yeah.
Pretty much, yeah, probably. I don't know though. These things are moving along, so this could be an actual prototype from the factory. I'm not sure. So those are coming along. That looks
Yeah.
cool.
Looks
Packaging
great.
looks
Yeah,
cool.
the artwork from Nate all around looks amazing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Love
they
the two
showed
boxes
a
together.
lot
It
of
looks
that. Yeah,
great.
Illythia boxes and the new Krampus
Cool.
inside of the Krampus box is really cool.
Mhm. Yeah, it's awesome. All right, we got that. What else we got? Oh, look at that.
Hey,
Hey. If you haven't seen Dorklair's review of Lord Bardrick, Bill always puts together very comprehensive reviews. And he, does his pop and swap thing, which is awesome. And I know he put those up on the Cabal, but it's definitely worth watching the video as well to see his full review of Lord Bardrick. I am going to be, because Bill's order is also sporadic, and he's got some of the he didn't do an all in, so he's got some pieces that are coming last. So I'm going to ship him a couple of my figures that I got in for him to review as well, because we got to have that,
Yeah.
Yes,
and we can't wait
that.
a month for that. So gotta see.
Yeah, Bill's reviews are awesome, and they always amaze me. But I come away a little dismayed too, in knowing that I should have ordered more.
Yeah,
Because all
That's
the
always-
pop and swaps you do, Bill, are so kick ass, man.
that's
Just
the
always
thing.
makes
Yeah.
me go,
Thank you.
damn it! I wish I would have gotten.
I know.
more." But,
Yeah, because I've got those parts. I could use that head. Damn it.
yeah,
I was really liking the Cowros swap. I feel
yeah,
like
that was really
is
that
That
was
was
a
really
great
cool.
call with the
Yes.
colors, man. Super neat.
Yep. Yeah, for sure. I liked them all, man. I liked what you did with this head and what was the body? The
So the body was
Calavius?
Calavius, and then I used
Calavius'
the
body.
armor
Yeah,
from
that was
Faunus.
really cool. Again, not a perfect color match, but it was.
Yeah.
You could hide that
Real
with a
close,
collar piece
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
It's very cool. All right. Yeah, exactly, Michael. Thank you very much for the lead into my next point. Look at this
Yes.
guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. This is our own
Is that a middle
Jonathan.
finger right there? What's going on here?
It was a weird. I was trying to capture a shot where he wasn't talking, so it didn't look like when your mouth
Right,
is
yeah,
open,
yeah.
it looks weird.
Yeah.
And
Was he in
he was counting off, but it does look like he was flipping the bird there.
Looks like he's in an Illythia wax museum. Like he's got life size.
I know, right?
Stuff on him.
And he looks like he's the curator of said museum because
Yeah,
he's
well
got his
He's the tour
Um,
guide.
Right?
shirt and tie on for his plastic toy. Hey, listen, man, I think it's a cool gimmick. You know what I mean? Like,
Right on. Yeah.
I would say, stick with it
Yeah,
because
keep
this
with
is
this,
the
totally.
kind of stuff that will get you noticed.
Yep. You have to get him
so
some
go check
Mythic
that out.
Legion, Mythic Legion ties.
That'd be cool.
We'll see if Retro Rags can get on that for him.
Yeah, because because those will sell like hotcakes. Look how long it took to get that sweater. Who's
Those
buying
will
a
sound
tie?
like Christmas sweaters.
Yeah, so go check it out. Hedgehog Action is his YouTube channel. Just starting out. You know the drill. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like, leave a comment.
Yep.
Go
Nice
check
work,
that out.
Jonathan.
I'm just glad he didn't actually call it Hedgehog Lair or Legion's Lobby or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, please don't. Please.
The bit at the end was
Jonathan's
nice,
Lounge.
though. It was funny.
It was, yeah. He did riff on Hedgehog Lair. He did your little intro there. I mean, that was cool. And a couple other. He ripped off a couple of other YouTube channels in trying to attempt to do an intro. Yeah, it was fun. It was good.
Cool.
Stay till the end for sure.
What's up,
Hey, Steph, what's going on, man? Hopefully the baby's asleep.
Yeah.
Hell, he's working from home. He said he was working from home. I would stick with it, man. I'm telling you. Just put a little the Krampus pin or something on that tie, and you got something going on there.
Right on.
Cool. I want to bring this up. I saw this quick on the group, and this shit's gonna happen. Obviously, but if you're new, don't fall for this stuff, man. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get this stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, if you gotta have it, who knows if even this guy has it in hand? Well, he does say July
Right.
19th. Oh no, okay. Well, yeah, through July.
It says in
23rd.
hand, and he's got a picture of it in his hand. So
Oh, there is a hand there. That's true. It could be anybody's hand.
Yeah, it
though. You don't
says in
know.
hand.
It could be anybody's hand. It could be my hand.
It's
So
sold.
if we put two and two together here, I do
it's
believe
in
he
hand.
has it in hand.
All right, if you got to have it in hand, I mean, go ahead, shell out $120, but you're gonna have plenty of time to get this. So.
Yeah.
And this is like a $50 figure, right? It's
Yeah.
not.
It's not an $80
it's not-
figure.
It's not, yeah, it's not 80
marked
or
up,
something. It's
yeah.
a $50 figure.
Yeah.
So this is a huge markup right there.
What is it
Yeah.
on Big Bad? Let me see.
Yeah. Well, Bill is the sleuth, right? And he is like.
Hey, by the way,
55.
you sped by those photos of yours there, Trevor, when we were looking at All Stars. So backing up super quick, man. They were phenomenal as always.
Thanks. I have a new appreciation for this guy, man. He's got the figure cam tonight.
Nice.
The Demon Brothers just never did anything for me, and probably because I didn't have both of them.
Yeah, I mean,
I never really delved into the bio all that much. But then them being like, not necessarily they don't call them out as necromancers, but they have the power to bring life from nothing, basically. So I really wanted to do something where he wasn't just kind of standing there with a spear or a sword, because he is a sorcerer. So I really wanted to do something that was a little more in that vein, and I haven't done anything like that. And I've had that cauldron in my hand for about a year and a half now. So
cool.
put a little slime in there and put a light underneath it, and
lighting's
cool.
Awesome. I love the candles, the skull candle, and
that's a
the whole
Planetary
set.
Dog Toys piece over there. Yeah,
love it.
I bought a bunch of those. Probably have some of them painted for Legions Con to sell. Maybe. I don't know.
awesome.
We'll see. Try.
Put me down for set. Yeah, and
Okay.
your Ilgar photo too was killer too. Yeah,
He's fun. This is fun because just the colors on him, the green and the coppery, verdigris copper. Am I saying that properly? Yeah. With the sunset, it's kind of cool. So
yeah,
the orange and
gorgeous.
blue
Great
kinda-
work, man.
kinda
Great
worked out.
work.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's get rid of this nonsense. Let's get rid of that nonsense too for now. All right, we got an awesome guest. This is somebody I've wanted to have on for quite a while, and I told him I wanted to have him on when Illythia came out. I was kind of hoping he would have Illythia in hand. I was kind of hoping we'd all have Illythia in hand to talk about, but didn't want to hold off too much longer to get him on. And I love. I mean, all I have right now is Illythia and Lord Bardrick with his work on it, but I've seen it all because obviously I've shot it, and it's unbelievable, man. So let me bring him on. He's the talented tailor that's helped bring the incredible soft goods to the Mythic Legions, to fruition with the Mythic Legions, starting with this wave. This is the first wave that you're going to get in hand that CJ had a hand in. His given name is Christian. Some people who think his name is synonymous with his company name, CJESM. Maybe he can explain that. But I call him CJ. Most of us call him CJ. We're going to add him to the stream. There he is. What's up, man?
Hello.
Hey,
Nate.
how's it going? Sorry for the wait.
No
First
worries.
of all, I invite him on last minute, and the next I make him wait for 20 minutes while we talk about the news.
Yeah, I was supposed to do laundry today, so.
Oh, well.
Wait.
All right. Well, you'll have to wear that shirt again tomorrow. Thank God you didn't wear this one, man. Jeez.
No.
Ridiculous. So how you been, man?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I've gotten this stuff in. I mean, for me, I've seen your work in hand, obviously, for Mythic Legions, for the shots. But seeing the stuff, I got to talk to you about just the method, the production procedure that goes on when you're creating something for them as a prototype, and then how it gets to these factories. Because they have done, I mean, listen, all credit to Chris and the team. Like, they do a great job. And Curtis called this out on Facebook, that they do a great job seeing it through and making sure that when you see a prototype, that's what I love. When I'm shooting these things, they paint these things in-house, and you get them in hand, and they're just as good, if not better, sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's what's happened with the soft goods too. Like, I'm getting them in hand, and they're just as good
It's unreal.
as you put out, which isn't always the case. You know what I mean? Like, you can get, I would think, I don't know, in your experience, have you ever had a situation so far that you've put something out as a prototype and it's come back on the actual figure? And you don't have to name names. I know you don't want to like put anything down, but has there been anything come back and go,
Yeah, I've seen some.
You
I'm
have?
not gonna name them.
Okay. But that has happened. Yeah, I can imagine.
CJ, that's got to be a long wait, knowing, I mean, like what I was saying, you put your trust in them, and we know they've got this record of killing it, but at the same time, you don't know, right? So it's been a long wait for all of us, but I can imagine for somebody like you, just, to die and to get your hands on it, to make sure that they've followed through with your vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's like almost a year of waiting from prototypes.
Yeah.
From the time we submit it. So it's really exciting to see all these, the final products.
So do you get to see the prototype at all? Like, do you get that in hand for you to look at, or you pretty much leave it off to them, to whatever company you're working for, to say, yeah, that looks good? They don't want to run it by you, so you got to wait till you get these products in hand, basically.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a long wait. That's a long wait.
There's no updates or anything, but
yeah,
I'm okay with that.
Yeah. So, explain a little bit about the process, because I've seen the prototype pieces, and they're beautifully tailored because you're doing those by hand. You have to take that, and you've got to translate all that. Obviously, they're sending the piece over to China, but I mean, you've got to you pick a material that works for feel, for the texture, for the color. How do they have to buy that same material? Do they have to source that, or do you source it and say you can buy it here? Or does it get to them and they say, well, we found something that's similar, take a look at it, and that has to be approved? How does that work?
That sounds about right. Because there's like different types of materials. It's let's see. There's some stretchy ones, some weave ones, right?
Right.
And there's not a lot of different types, so actually to be confused with. Let's say I've built a whole library of fabrics over here from working through the years, right? And they usually have what we have in here.
Okay.
So they just match it.
So they have access to all that same stuff. It's gotten to the point where
whatever I have, they have it for sure.
Yeah, I guess you're not using patterns or anything like that you have to go out and find that same material or whatever.
We usually stay away from patterns, like from pre-made patterns. We usually, like with what was that genie's name? We made that pattern, right?
Oh, right.
Calizir, I think it was Calizir.
Calizir, yep.
Calizir, yeah.
Let me-
We
let
try
me-
to stay away from patterned fabrics, just so it would be easier for their factories to,
Gotcha. Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, that's insane. So this is printed on here.
No, that's the genie. That's actually Eric's design, and then we translated it into a printable vinyl.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But so
Wow.
Calizir, you're saying that's what a pattern you designed, or
Yeah, we designed the pattern
On the
for
gin, on this?
on the gin. Yeah,
This one,
one.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. But so now what that's all how is that little curly is that sewn on or is that like an applique or something like that?
The gold,
Yeah,
that's vinyl.
that's
You
vinyl.
iron
All
that
of it's
on.
vinyl.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
gotcha.
Hmm.
Cool.
And Caitlin's all in charge of that, like the designs with the
Oh,
digital
wow.
designs. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just do the sewing.
So she does all that. Oh, wow. Okay.
Mhm.
I didn't that was going to ask that was my next question as to where you guys divide the work because I never really understood where that went down. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, these are amazing, man. I can't wait to get these in hand. I mean, this is
Thanks.
taking things that you've done with Illythia. I know Illythia was like kind of a, litmus test for these guys.
Mhm.
And I'm sure they had to factor in, the cost and figuring out how they were going to do this. But
Mhm.
oh my God, it's
Oh.
worked beautifully. Yeah,
I
go
was
ahead.
I was honestly kind of nervous at first because let's say Illythia, right? She
Mhm.
has like the more intricate design,
Yeah.
and I was kind of worried that they wouldn't really nail it. But
Oh man.
when they first got the what was that called? The test shots.
Yes.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I know. I
It
saw
was
the
unbelievable.
prototypes in the studio for almost it's been like 8 or 9 months. I think it was there at it was definitely there at Legions Con
It was there
last
for a
year.
Econ, yeah.
Yeah, and it looked amazing there. So I'm just gonna like embiggen this so we can take a look at this. So I'm gonna take a look at the whole figure, obviously as
Even
a
the
whole.
seam
But
work, man.
yeah, I mean it's great. It's really good, and like I'm coming from the 1/6 world of tailoring, and like you always want that stitching to be nice and neat, and you want it to be small
As small
and
as possible.
as
Yeah.
small as possible. Exactly. And this is amazing. Like I don't want to like I think in places this stuff is Mezco has gotten a lot better, I think, over the last 2 years. What would you say? Would you say, Bill? Like a few years ago,
yeah.
some of the
So
stitching was big. You know what I mean? It was a little too big for the size of the scale of the figure. But
yeah, and I think the more they get into, um, like less superhero type stuff and more
yes,
street
suits.
clothes, they've been
Yeah.
getting a lot better with like I'm
True.
looking at like their new Joker, the Gotham
Uh-huh.
by Gaslight Joker right now, and like
Yes.
that coat's amazing.
Yes,
know?
that's when I noticed that they were getting a lot better at it. But
Yeah, pretty
but I
decent.
mean that this is at that level already. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
great, and I love. I mean everything. This being wired. I don't even.
Oh dear.
Head needs to be on the left. I have her head like kind of turned in a weird position here. So
Yeah, Eric was very clear about everything being wired.
oh yeah, for
He's
sure, man.
addicted to it, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm addicted to it, man. I love it for motion.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
well,
it's a
you're
must
a
for,
photographer too. Like, if people don't
Mhm.
know, CJ won like the ACBA tournament like years back. The
Oh,
first
no.
one, I think, right? The very first one. Oh, good lord.
I'm not sure if that was the first one, but
Oh, okay.
that was the first one with music integrated into it,
Okay.
kind of like a music video.
Oh, really? Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't realize that. Okay. but you won that. You won that one. So yeah, CJ's a great photographer too. I mean, you can see that in his shots for his products to begin with. But yeah, you see, I mean, like, you want that, man. You want to be able to move these materials around and have this skirt swirl back and stuff. And I mean, just look at this, man.
Yeah, you want as less post-production as you can. So
especially when you're doing ACBA, you want yeah. But I mean, as a whole, like, this thing, just the detail all over. I mean, like, even beyond the soft goods work that you've done, but I mean, it's this is insane, man. It's crazy. This headdress is like a masterpiece, man.
Incredible.
It's just amazing. And everything, everything moves pretty smoothly. These arms, the joints, the hands, everything. I mean, it's solid. You know what I mean? The hair is a little bit of I'm just going to go through like a quick review here, but the hair is a little bit tricky because it's got those 3 prongs, but you can move it around the arms. You know what I mean? You just have to physically either kind of flip it over or take the head off and just kind of reposition it. But you can get her head. I'm looking at myself. Into a side position, and definitely up and down works really well too. So
cool.
And I love how the glossy parts are glossy, and there's like some matte parts.
Yep.
It's not all glossy.
No, her hair is a nice matte grayish black. You can see it there, and I love that the arms are black and glossy, and scales.
Skin tone's awesome too.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
And just going back to the back of the skirt there too. I mean, just like you're saying about the size of the stitching, but not only that, but it's just so uniform. The rows are there, so they're so perfectly even. It's just amazing work.
And that's just basically decorative right there, right? Those 3 rows of stitching.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has no structural.
It's perfection, man. It's so good.
It's just really nice. Just adds a little bit. I mean, again, like, see, this is what I'm talking. Like, that kind of stuff. That's like, you don't need to do that. You could have gotten away without doing that, and yet, not only did you say, "Hey, let's do this," but they said, "Yeah, sure. Let's add 2 more rows of stitching."
it adds a lot of depth to the.
It really does.
To the look.
It does. She's incredible, man. I remember at one point that when I first started collecting these things, that it was like with, I think a lot of people do. It's like, you know what? I don't need to get into elves. I'm not into elves, and that's the way I was with vampires. I'm like,
same here.
Really
They're like
vampires. I'm going to stick to
faction.
And then I got a vampire, and I'm like, oh shit. I need all
Yep.
Yeah. So I don't know if I've got this wrapped. I don't know how you had this envisioned wrapped around, and I know Hedgehog, Jonathan had the same thought. Now I shot the prototype, and I could have gone back and looked at my pictures the way Eric had it. So go look at those pictures. That's how it's supposed to happen. I've got it wrapped around her twice.
Okay, let me show you how.
Okay.
It's supposed to.
I won't embiggen you. Where are you? Where are you?
So
there you are.
So take off the torso.
Right? I'm not going to do that right now, but yes. Oh. Okay.
It goes. It goes here.
Around inside the torso.
It's supposed to go in front of her like this, right? But you're supposed to tuck it in.
Oh,
somewhere.
It hangs down.
Oh, actually, wait. I have.
So is it under? Let me see. Hang on a second. Let me go back to.
Hold on.
Yep. Is it supposed to go under this skirt piece here? This
supposed to go around it. I'm trying to find I think I have a spare. Sorry about this one.
So you take the torso off. This goes around it, and then it goes over the top of that or something.
Okay.
I could just pull up the pictures.
Okay. Yeah. And then
you found it,
there's
Bill?
a loop in the front.
Can you share it?
Goes,
it goes like this.
Oh, okay. Hang on a second.
Oh yeah, he's got it here. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then bring it around the post. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, this is like learning to tie your shoelaces.
Yeah, but from the person who
Also
invented
hang
shoes.
in front,
Okay. And
right?
then you're going to put the skirt piece over that, the little
Yeah.
plastic skirt piece, and then put the top back on. Cool.
We got a tutorial from the man who
Yep.
made it.
There
Perfect.
you go.
Here, like this.
There you go.
That's
Dude, that was worth tuning in right there. You're welcome, everybody.
There's
Hit the like.
Hedgehog's like, oh, okay, because he was wondering in his video. Yep.
Hit the like button, please.
awesome. Timestamp. That's like at 40 minutes ish.
Wish we had some super chats, but that's okay. That's awesome, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate
You're
that.
welcome.
That's good. Very, very cool. So let's go back to this.
Kind of tricky to.
Yeah. But again, like, you know, I mean, with this stuff, they always say like there is no right way. You know, they always just say that with the capes.
Exactly,
There's no right way to do it. You can do it however you want. But I'm definitely going to do it something like that. That looks pretty cool. She also has her 2-piece scales that she can hold in her hand, or you could actually probably put it in one of these hands. Yeah, this figure's insane. It's just insane. I thought Illythia was like the shit, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know now.
He still is.
Yeah, he's cool, but I think Illythia, at least in my eyes, is taking the.
And now, what's so cool, extra cool about the soft goods too, there is when she's on Phobos, she can keep that, you know, those waist pieces and stuff on because they bend up.
Right. So now that, unfortunately, I believe, and I don't think that Varg has now, is all I have of your work so far. But I mean, this was the first out of the gate wave that you worked on that with them, and you do have it on Disabilis. Has got the leather piece, right? That's actually, yeah, that's going to be cool. I can't wait to get that in hand. We can take a look at it. I don't know if one of you guys wants to pull that up
Wired too.
while I'm picking up all the pieces here. But I do want to, Nate, I know you had some questions for CJ, so I'm just going to take a look at these. We don't have to really like dive deep into these things yet. I just want to kind of give a look at them. Maybe people got questions about them, they can ask, but I know you had some questions for CJ too that you put together.
Yeah, I know we've talked about a lot of them already.
Yeah. Are you going to be at Legions Con?
Unfortunately not.
All right.
Maybe next year. Hopefully next year.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, there's
There's
going to be a whole lot of. There we go. Look at that. Those leather pieces are insane, man. They're so much fun. All of them wired. I can't wait to get this guy in hand.
Yeah,
It's
he's
killing me.
badass.
I'm going to have to drive to New Jersey for sure. To pick this up. Yeah.
And that leather piece is actually tailored to be laid down like that, to be draping on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Not
Yeah.
just, it's not just a rectangular piece. It's
Right.
got like a tailored pattern to it.
I love it.
It's like a trailer.
Amazing.
There's the back.
Were you actually disappointed that Hagnon didn't win? Let's call him.
Yeah, I was.
Oh my God! Yeah, Travis. What the hell, man? When I ordered stuff in this way, I was an ML noob, and I just got the guy figures. Didn't want any girls, dude.
Okay. Let me pull that down now.
Yeah. Well, yes, this is true. Valak could have used the cape. It's the one thing that I'm disappointed that that we don't have on here. I mean, this works well. You know, it works fine. We're spoiled now, though. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
we're just like I can't even deal with this on most of my older figures at this point. You know,
I know we're gonna
to a third party to the struts, or I'm going to Well, anybody, it's CJ
Harker
or Harker, and I gotta have better soft goods than this. This just doesn't cut it anymore. But having said that, Valak is a really cool figure. And again, like you were saying, CJ, just the difference in I'm knocking everything over. Just the difference in gloss and matte surfaces on there to make the leather look good.
Makes a huge difference.
That's gorgeous.
It's not. I want to pull something up here really quick. I'm knocking everything over here. I'm not set up well for this, but
Trevor, I know Bill, in your Bardrick review, you'd run across a minor issue with the torso kind of staying on.
yes.
Did you find that with Valak here? Because I've talked to a few people, couple.
It is.
So there's a
I will
little
say
loose.
that it is looser than some of the ones in the past. It's easier to take apart, which I, in some ways, like. But it is easy, like if you're trying to apply pressure to something or hold it in a certain way for a pose, it does pop off. I'm not going to say easily, but it easier than others.
Yeah, I mean, so let me demonstrate. So it's nice for when you're
pulling this, it's not coming off.
Oh,
but I know if I exert a little bit more pressure, it's going to pop.
So, the one thing is, like, I like it because I'm always popping and posing and all that stuff. But you're like, if you try to like articulate him backwards, it'll pop right off. But it's not like, it's not pop. It's not just gonna fall off.
Yeah,
and it's gonna hold a pose.
There's always been a limit to that
not bad
back and forth. I mean, the crunch. There's a limit to it to begin with. So I mean, I see if you try to push it a little bit more, it will definitely pop easier.
I'd rather it be like this, just for the sake of it's just easier to swap. It's easier to pull it off.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I mentioned it in the video just because I know some people will want to know like that, like they'll get their figure in hand and it'll pop right off and be like, oh darn, this is broken or something. But it's it's not. It's loose. It's just looser. It's just not as tight as it usually is.
Right.
Gotcha. And
I think they've adjusted things a little bit. I mean, again, like the tail, they learned a little bit from that with the Krampus, the ball joint there. So I mean, there's factory differences in things, but I'm going to guess, and I haven't asked Chris if that was a conscious decision to change that a little bit, or maybe it's just the plastic that they're using. It doesn't feel like a different type of plastic, but you never know.
And like all I do when I have a loose one, and I've had loose ones before, like when you swap them, if it's like a really old figure and a newer figure mixing, it might have that same issue. It might be a little, or it might pop on really hard, but then once it's on, it's super loose. I always just put a little piece of paper in there. I don't even need to like use sticky tack or paint this with nail polish or something. I just put a little piece of paper in there. And that does the job.
Great tip.
Or medical tape is what I use when I'm dealing with the prototypes that don't fit together. Just a little thin piece of that, and it's not going to leave. It sticks
that's a little
forever.
grippier too.
Yeah.
Cool. We've got a couple good tips.
Yeah, for sure.
I forget Valak's Eagly. What's his name?
That's
the Falcon's name. But he balances good and clips on good. And...
Oh yeah. So this is a separate piece. Let me show you that. So the hand comes off. Actually, I don't even know if I have to remove that. Oh yeah, I do, because it's a little loop at the end of the wrist.
Cinder.
Oh my god.
Cinder. Okay, cool.
Okay. Yeah. Of course, it won't come off at all now. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I can't get it off. I don't know if it's my hands or if it's, but this is actually a separate piece. This gauntlet.
Yeah.
And it's just a loop right at the end of the wrist, and then it's a half of a gauntlet that kind of goes over the other gauntlet. So it doesn't look much bigger than the other one. So if you looked at them side by side, you wouldn't be able to tell that there was an extra piece there, but there actually is.
Okay.
So
Right on.
really pretty smart way to do it. It's pretty cool. I will say, so this is really cool. Yeah, I would love a cape, man. But I would say, what can I say here? What can I say without getting in trouble? Well, we haven't seen the last of some excellent CJ stuff coming up. It's I can't wait.
You could probably take Thrace's cloak and put it on him.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Thrace over here. The this stuff. Let me just talk about this stuff for a second. Hang on a second. Nope.
See, eventually we're gonna have a lot of cloaks and capes with different colors, and then we just
Yeah.
swap it up, right?
Yeah, this would be excellent.
Oh yeah.
Just buy multiples.
Yeah, great call. That'll work perfect.
Just, put
That's
the-
why I
put the
bought
hood down
multiple
behind it.
Artemis's
Mhm.
was to get the extra cloth goods, really.
Yeah,
To swap onto other figures.
that's what I did on this wave because I mean, again, I said it at Legions Con when I was up there talking about it. I forget which one I was doing, but these are $37 figures. I mean, not Poxus, but this and this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, this is all wired fabric. This is all wired fabric.
Sorry, and
You would pay. Go ahead.
it's actually cheaper to buy extra figures than to buy craft goods from.
This
Yeah.
is my point. This
Exactly.
is my point.
If you want a white cloak, just buy extra Thraces.
This
Right.
is my
Right.
point. Like, you can't buy. Sorry, CJ, but from CJ or Harker or anybody else,
I
you
know.
can't buy a cape, a cloak
Yeah.
for $35, man,
way.
and then have it shipped. There's no way.
If you want a red one, just go buy a Mumra, right? And that's been on
Yep.
sale a ton. You could just buy a Mumra and you'll have a red cape.
There you go. You do that too, yeah. But I mean, blue. Some of these you could actually. I don't know about this material per se, but like some of these you could dye. You know, if you want a
Yeah.
black cloak, you could probably
Especially
dye that black.
the lighter colors. It's
Yeah.
easier to
Mhm.
dye.
I would imagine if you pop this in red, you'd have a purple cloak or some sort of purple cloak or a big fucking mess. I don't know, maybe not.
Brown.
Beige robes.
Yeah, brown, most likely.
Purple cloak.
Right, exactly. Yeah, I mean, good lord, the drape, the wrist drape pieces there, wired,
Also wired, yeah.
everything wired. It's nuts, man.
I
it's
had to make sure
nuts.
it's wired because if you notice how 6-inch scale figures with
Yeah.
big sleeves,
Yeah.
they kind of look weird.
It's
If
terrible.
they're just
Yeah, that's the like the Black Series, like you get a Leia or something like
Yeah.
that, and they just do not lay.
Mm-hmm.
And like with Hot
they're all over the
Toys,
place.
yeah, with Hot Toys, I learned the water method, which you can literally, if you're so game with your $280, $300 figure, which I had been in the past, to take your, let's say your Obi-Wan Kenobi and just run it underwater with the clothes on, and then
Mhm.
shape it, let it dry, let it
Mhm.
shape, and it hangs. It'll hang more naturally, look more natural because it's got a little weight to it and it's had time to dry into that shape. But you can't do that with those small goods. Like I've tried it. I've tried like soaking that Leia and like trying to get
Mhm.
it just doesn't work. You've got to have it wired, and this is
Use the old hairspray trick on them. But yeah, this
yeah,
Sleeve
maybe
of
stiff
Wizard
stuff or
is
something
perfect.
like that would work, I guess, if you wanted to put that much work into it. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
totally
then
different techniques when it comes to 6-inch. Even when it comes to making them, stitching them, it's
Mhm.
totally different than making it
Yeah.
life size.
Mhm.
yeah, the wiring has got to. That's the other thing. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I've tried to wire a like there was I put together the Star Wars poster shot,
Mm.
whatever that was, 3 years ago, and I
Yeah,
made
New
that
Hope one?
Leia. Yeah, I made the
I
Leia
remember that.
cape out of a T-shirt that I cut roughly,
Mhm.
and then I roughly glued a piece of wire into it just around the edge. You know what I mean? Instead
That's
of
how I
sewing it.
started, man.
Yeah, I didn't have time to sew it. I don't really sew. But I mean, that was a lot of work. And I'm sure once you know what you're doing, it's easy. But that still adds a layer, like at the factory. I'm thinking not as much for you, but like, yes, they know what they're doing, but like that's a whole other added layer of complexity to this build,
Yeah.
man. And it just
'Cause
blows my mind.
we send specs and instructions on exactly how to do it, and
But they still have to do it.
yeah, they still have to do it.
Mm-hmm. Just dealing with wire, I don't know. I'm sure it's a lot easier than I'm thinking of it in my mind. But yes, I bathed Kenobi, of course. Yes, I did, Kevin. I'm proud of it too. It looks damn good.
Have you ever run with molding problems, like mold?
No. I mean, it dries up, so
It dries up.
I've got a super cold basement, so like
Okay.
I never have any problems with like the pleather or anything cracking. It
Mhm.
just all seems to stay together. I don't have like humidity issues. I got a dehumidifier and stuff. So, but no, not with that stuff. No, I just let it dry down here, and it's good to go. I hope Illythia's Corsa gets used for the first female goblins. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's true. We don't have any female goblins. That's right. So I was going to bring this up. You worked on some Thundercat stuff too. What else have you worked on, or what else? I know you can't talk about upcoming stuff. That's not your
Uh-huh.
place.
But I mean, just on your site alone, just stuff you've done
Mhm.
on your own has been for Star Wars and Marvel figures and ninja characters, and yeah, you've done a ton. But on an official basis, right? Is that where you're going, Trevor?
Yeah, I just like name some. Like, I mean, it's amazing how much stuff I know you've worked on, but like Thundercats, you've done a lot for Super 7. I know you work with Super 7 a lot too.
Yeah, Simpsons.
Oh,
From
right.
Super 7.
Wow, fun.
That's right.
TMNT.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, Silverhawks, I think.
Oh yeah, Silverhawks. Yeah.
I have a list here. One sec.
Bruce Lee?
NGPW. Bruce Lee, yeah. Bruce Lee.
Wow.
Thulsa Doom from Conan.
Okay. Oh yeah, that was nice.
That was actually kind of tough. I remember watching Bill's review
Uh-huh.
for that, and the net thing on his back. That was actually we got that idea from one screenshot of when he was speaking to his people. Like I think it was just a 1 second frame. That
Gee.
yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's how I.
Oh, you got him. Oh, I was pulling him up. Though. Let me see.
That was
This is
fun
the
to
net
work
he's
with.
talking about here.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Such a cool look.
CJ, is there a particular line that you haven't worked on, sort of a dream line that you'd love to get a hold of?
I love this figure.
I would love to work on any anime stuff. Any anime stuff because
Cool.
I love anime, Naruto stuff like that. But
Oh yeah.
you know,
Are there?
hopefully one day.
I'm trying to think of. I'm not big into those figures. My anime knowledge is limited. But have there been? Well, yeah. There has to have been soft good anime figures along the way. Like for some of the bigger things, like I can't think of anything that's really like Dragon Ball. I can't think of anything that has there been soft good Dragon Ball figures.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so. My Hero Academia, I like that. I don't think I've
My
ever seen
Hero,
soft
no.
goods on those.
That new samurai show, Demon something.
Demon Slayer?
Demon Slayer, yeah. Don't they have soft goods? The samurai characters?
They might. Yeah,
Right.
they might. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't see that a lot, which is interesting. That would be nice. Hey, Paige, what's going on? Ghost. Oh yeah, that's right. You did the Ghost, the Papa Emeritus.
Ghost, yeah.
That's cool.
That was
I
fun.
have. I can't say it's inside information because it was just like kind of out there. There's a figure coming from. I think that line. Well, no, Papa Emeritus was a what do you call it? That was a fully articulated figure there. They're what's Super Seven's
The worst?
No. They're highly articulated line. What's it called? I'm blanking. Bill, help me out. No,
Um,
the
the Ultimates.
Ultimates. Thank you, the Ultimates. But he was
Oh,
an Ultimate,
Ultimates.
right?
Okay.
He was an Ultimate, right? Papa
It wa-
Emeritus or no?
It was, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking of something else. There's something
It's got the
coming
same
out that I'm
box and
very excited
everything.
about that I
Same
don't think is
style box.
Ultimate though. Bill, why don't you show us Lord Bardrick and tell us about? You don't have to give us the full rundown, but what you thought of? You liked him overall, right? I mean, you thought it was a cool.
Oh, I love this figure. And
Yeah.
this was, you know, the reason why I have this one in hand and none of the others is because initially I wanted to order a single figure that I knew I wanted an extra of, and I wanted to order it right in the beginning, just in case there was an early bird bonus. I don't think there is one, but I tended to do that back then until they actually officially announced that they were doing like tiers or whatever that they started doing after. And because this was my favorite figure of the wave, like this was the one I ordered an extra of. I even ordered a third one. I think this is the only one I ordered 3 of.
Yeah.
When I put in my big order afterwards. But I mean, it's everything is new. Every single thing except for the ankle joints, which you don't see, the hips, which you don't see, and the neck, which you don't really see that much. Everything is brand new. Everything. The weapons are reused, but it's just all new stuff. It is so nice.
Leather is so good.
And you have like the intricate hair. The head sculpt is incredible. It's just amazing.
The paint on these, again, like along with the soft goods, it's amazing that they get the paint done this well. From a factory, with the weathering, with the little details. You can see the little details in the leather there, the little shades of black, some black wash on it, but not overly done.
It's a weathered leather. It's
again
like
right there, like it's
realistic.
not overly done. It's very realistic. It's very.
I love how the green shows up in front of the waist too.
That's
right in
the
the middle there.
loincloth. Yeah. It's
just a shorter one.
It's
There,
kind of like a continuation of the arms.
Yep.
Yeah, the colorways that they come up with are fantastic, and I know that's a lot of Eric, but it's also with input from Sherry and Cameron. Sometimes he just lets them go as well. Not sure on which ones, but this is incredible. This is a great figure.
And kind of similar deal with the hair. I mean, you just kind of work around the braids and stuff, posing and.
Yeah, these are a little bit tougher, but you can get it so that you can just kind of push it over the top of it's flexible. Towards the top of the head, obviously, it's going to be less flexible.
Yeah,
but
he's not going to look up.
If you did want to take a heat gun or something to it, and I'll do that for a shot because it'll always kind of reform itself anyway, just to try and get it into a point. Yeah, he doesn't look up terribly well, but you can always cheat with pulling it off the peg a little bit for a photo or something like that. You know what I mean? It's not natural, but it'll pop back on, but it'll work. It's fine. I want to take a look at this. I just want to show like this, and I'm not trashing other brands. I bought these because I wanted them. This is from Vox Machina, and I love Critical Role. I love Vox Machina, but this is the McFarlane figure, and when I got out of the box, I was like, you know what? That's pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty good face paint. But that's kind of where it ends. Like the articulation is it's a little rough, and they don't stand well on their own without the stands. I don't know. It's probably one of the better McFarlane figures I've gotten, but I think this was $24.
Yeah, come on.
$24, and for basically $10 more, you get this and you get all this stuff, you know what I mean, with it and
it's
more.
Not even in the same ballpark at all.
No, it's incredible. It's incredible what they're doing. Just even paint wise, it actually kind of works pretty well with this though. It's a little short, but yeah, I mean that, and she's one of the better ones out of the whole line that I've seen so far. So, But yeah, just all credit to these guys, man. They're doing incredible work, and they're picking people like CJ to work with. You know what I mean? So like we're getting.
Yeah, no,
best
I'm
of the
sure this
best
was
with this
covered
stuff.
like last GCon stuff, but for those who didn't hear it and for people like me who forgot, how did the relationship start, CJ, with you and Four
Um,
Horsemen?
Yeah.
I think it was who emailed us first. Sorry, I'm asking Keith about this. Who emailed us first? Was it Eric? Eric Treadaway, I think, emailed us to work for them on their Mythic Legions line, right?
Okay.
And then some Super 7 stuff started coming in, like the projects, and then we keep on doing those, and the Mythic Legion stuff keeps getting pushed back, and then it wasn't until like 2 years since we first talked that we actually did the Mythic Legions, like these ones, the
Yeah.
Illythia wave.
Wow.
Yeah.
So tell me how was opening that first email up from them, from Eric? What'd you think? How'd you feel?
It was unreal. I think we actually asked them if they were legit, because we had some notes before, like, oh, we kind of want to work from you with you, we're from China, stuff like that, but they never called back or they never emailed back, right? So when Eric talked to us, I was like, is this real?
That's amazing. I love it. And so, are you in Toronto? Is that right?
In the area.
Okay.
I recently moved.
So I know, have you got a chance to meet the guys in person? I mean, I know because
No,
we've all been obviously working remotely for the last couple of years. So you haven't. That
I haven't been to the
we make that
studio.
happen. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool, man, when you can show up there for a Legions Con or
I'm gonna bring
something
my
like that, or a
sewing
G-Con.
machine.
Yeah.
So how do you split the work? Caitlin does design. Does she do is that CAD work or something, or is it just in like an Illustrator file and then you can just output that? How does that work?
Okay, so Eric would email us with his ideas, right? And
Right.
then he would include sketches,
Okay.
photo references, and then he would give us instructions on specifically what he wants with the soft goods, right? And then I would do my interpretation of it, and then take pictures after, and then Caitlin would do the CAD work and the
Okay.
instructions,
So
everything
it is CAD.
on exactly how I did the soft goods.
So do you start with a sketch, or do you just kind of go right in and start? You know what you're doing, and you just want to start playing.
I just go right in.
Yeah.
No sketches.
That's what I would do
I don't
too.
know.
It's
I'm just so used to it.
Well, yeah, you've had years of doing this, so
yeah. And I'm sure that there's similar things, even if you're starting with something that's like wildly different shape. It's got a basis in something else that you've done before. There's a base to base that on.
Yeah.
I do wish that this guy had some soft goods too. I think you would be really cool with those little leather. I mean, that would be kind of small, but I would love those little leather straps that came on. Varg, or not Varg. This is Varg.
Speaking of leather, the belts are so nice on this wave. I love the belts.
Yeah, the belts are great. People were lamenting the dearth, the death of the ubiquitous strap today on Facebook. I
saw that.
I think you've got plenty of those.
Yeah, fear not. I don't think they're gone for good.
Those are awesome.
And good Lord, yeah, don't you have enough of those things anyway?
That looks great, Bill. Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Yeah. Yep. I love it, man. There's so much. It's kind of an expansion of what Ilgar actually came with that double sword holding loop there. Actually, this one's different though. This one doesn't have the double sword holding loop.
It's awesome.
It has that. Oh, Velgar have that? No, I think maybe we've seen that or something in the prototype already. But yeah, this is so great. I'm going to try and unbox this Varg here.
So, yeah, Paige, while you're doing that, it's just talking a little bit about your journey here CJ. So you started out, I mean, probably like a lot of us collecting toys, right? And then you got into toy photography. You were shooting a lot. And then was it just out of a lack of stuff being out there as far as soft goods goes? So you just decided to say, heck, I'm going to make my own? Or how'd that go down?
I actually started with photography first, because I would buy whatever looks good on pictures. I didn't really have much of a collection on, like, let's say I have a few Marvel Legends, but only the good looking ones, just for photography's sake.
Mhm.
Right? And then I think I missed out on the Mezco Punisher.
Oh yeah,
What was that, the exclusive one?
yeah.
So I figured it's only the pants, right? And the what was that? The trench coat. Right?
Yeah.
So I decided to do it
That's all.
myself, and then it it just started from there, I guess.
Wow, that's awesome.
But you hadn't sewn before that. You hadn't
No, I had
tailored
no idea.
anything. Yeah.
I had no idea.
That's
Which is-
incredible.
Which is what
to now
blows
look
my
where you
mind.
are today, man. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
My-
endless hours of research.
Yeah, I
Going
bet.
to the library, searching videos of old ladies sewing.
Well, I mean, that's what I tell people too in terms of photography is like, don't just, look for, I've got videos about toy photography and you can watch other people do toy photography, but watch other things, because there is stuff to learn from old ladies, sewing vests, from the 70s. It's like, there's shit there, you know what I mean? Like, it's all the basics. It's like,
Yeah.
you can do
Shrink it down to
portrait
112.
photography, and there's stuff in like boring fashion portrait photography.
Yeah, you gotta sit through the boring parts to
Mhm.
actually learn
Exactly.
everything.
Exactly right.
CJ, the first one I remember you when I first heard of you was the Commander Rogers conversion into Duke from GI Joe. That was just brilliant.
Thanks.
It must be interesting for you to be like
Oh, yeah.
anticipating that they're going to be making a Duke at some point soon. Now I
Mhm.
would
Yeah.
imagine, right? That's got to be pretty close in their pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. I can't wait to have those G.I. Joes,
I know.
so I can make my own versions of just so I can modify them.
Yeah, I'm so happy that I'm not into GI Joes.
Yeah, I know. So, are you still on your site, CJ? It says you were taking design suggestions. Is that still open?
Yeah. It's
Oh yeah. I want to bring out the good call. Yeah, thank you.
Have you been? So, what kind of stuff have you been getting in? I mean, are you getting any surprises or cool challenges you're looking forward to facing?
What was the question again? Sorry.
Just what kind of if you're getting suggestions in that people are actually putting suggestions in the suggestion box there on your website. What kind of stuff you seeing? Are you surprised by any stuff or anything look really challenging to you that you can't wait to try and tackle?
A lot of them actually are on my list already. I'm
yeah.
surprised that no one's suggesting some of the characters that are on my list, but it's gonna be fun. Can't wait to show everyone.
Can't
what I'm
wait.
working on.
I got your email and I went to go on the site and I'm just staring at it blankly. Like, I can't come up with anything cool, man. Like, what the hell do I need? What do I want? I mean, I could think of a million things, but I'm trying to think of something interesting, you know what I mean? Like, that I can like really kind of challenge it. Like, everybody like, oh, that'd be cool. I can't.
Yeah. I'm trying to do one really challenging one, like super intricate one, and then the rest would be like, like the normal stuff. But I like to challenge myself.
Well, I'm still keeping my fingers crossed that Mezco will come out with a good Indiana Jones. But if they don't, we gotta We gotta assume Hasbro's gonna come out with theirs. Then maybe we can see some soft goods for that.
Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I got. Olay photography videos.
I need
you
a
so much.
112 scale indie real bad.
Well,
good
Trevor,
one.
can I give away some stuff for
Oh,
the viewers?
yeah, that'll be awesome. Thank
I have
you
some
so
stuff
much.
here.
Wow, holy
I wanna
cow.
give out.
Yeah. What do
Cool.
we got? Let me see.
Some fans for
Oh, nice.
Rogers Punisher body.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Let's
awesome.
go.
Oh,
Good pockets.
sweet.
Right on, man.
Y'all didn't know we were getting stuff. Yeah, that's cool.
Samurai Chimbari.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Come on,
Yeah,
focus.
I've got a ninja set of yours too.
Cool.
Oh, sorry. What about you?
All right, well, I'm gonna log off now. I'm gonna go in the chat so I can.
Yeah. You know,
He's no longer a part of the show, so he's
Yeah, exactly
eligible.
right. Yeah. Hope you win those pants, Nate, because that's
I need
it
some pants.
off the show. Yeah,
Goes with
I
a beanie,
forgot
too.
the first thing I got actually from you, and probably one of the first soft goods like third party things I ever bought was for the Ranger, the Elf Ranger for Mythic Legions, and I love that thing, man. and like it was always the figure that like it stood out so much that it kind of annoyed me that it stood out so much. You know what I mean? Like and now I'm so happy that everything coming out is looking like that. So now that doesn't stand out as much. And
I
looks
think
like
Elf
a
Ranger is top 3 for me.
Yeah,
Mythic Legions, yeah.
I love that thing, man. It looks so good
It's
on
a
the
good
figure.
classic design.
Yeah.
So there's a
So,
good
all right.
question from Paige we got up here. CJ,
Yeah, put
do
that up,
you
yeah.
still collect and shoot? You got time to do that?
No.
No. You miss it?
No.
Do you
Yeah,
miss
I don't-
I miss it, yeah. I
Yeah.
miss it.
I-
I do a lot of customizing, but I don't really show them.
Hmm.
And I buy stuff here and there, mostly Mythic Legions, but I don't really follow any lines right now.
Yeah. It's tough, man. It's tough to do. Like, I like building dials. Let me de-embiggen you there. Sorry. But I've done them, and I do a pretty decent job for an amateur. But I don't have time, man. Like you got to stick to you got to focus on what your main thing is, and you can't just be a jack of all trades with this stuff.
In other words, you got to stay in your lane, right, Trevor?
Oh fuck! I walked right into that.
Yes, you did. I'll say it for Steven.
God damn it! I hope he doesn't watch this. It's gonna be really bad. Painting is different.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
let's do a
I-
giveaway.
I love
All right.
painting.
We've been
Of
talking
painting
about
this.
mythics a lot, but
Oh, you've been doing painting? Let me see.
All right, pull him. There we go.
Oh,
Wow.
nice. That's great.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's cool, dude. What is that based on?
This is a Planetary Dog Toys torso,
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
and then I got the head from them also. I just modified it.
Yep.
And then this
Wow.
is a I think the lower legs are Planetary Dog Toys also, and the
Okay.
forearms.
That's excellent.
Wow. See, that's something Mezco could do right there, man. That'd be pretty cool. Mezco Shrek. Wouldn't be for me, but it'd be pretty cool. All right, let's do a giveaway, man. All right, so let's do hashtag CJESM in the chat. I gotta get this going though first. So give me a second. I gotta find the stupid link again. It's always a pain in the butt to find this.
While you're pulling that up,
Yep.
we can sort of do a little left turn into Cosmic. I know you've did the was it Syrian Spire, the cloak
Yeah.
he's coming with, right?
Cloak,
And
yeah.
right
For,
now,
Ziri?
I think that's the only soft good we've seen so far with Cosmic, isn't it? With Syrian. I believe.
Ziri and the alien dude, the gray alien dude.
Oh
I forgot
yeah.
his
Oh,
name.
He's got
okay.
the skirt.
That's
His
right.
skirt,
Cool.
AS.
You got I'm sure you're into the Cosmic too. You're looking forward to getting to those.
I went all in on the cosmic.
Nice.
Awesome.
All of them.
Nice.
So people have already started putting the hashtag in. Trevor, did you start the thing yet?
I did. I just started it, so sorry, but
Some people might have put the hashtag in before he started tracking it. So
go ahead and start it again.
Enter it again. Yeah, everybody
starting
enters,
now because it
enter
only
again.
enters you once anyway. So yeah, just
Yeah.
make sure you're spelling it correctly. Yeah, CJESM. I'll give you a few minutes to do that, and then we'll do the drawing. These wings are tough, man. They look so cool. It's just that the joints out of the box, especially the ball joint.
It's always it's always tight on those.
Yeah, this needs heat. I don't know. I'm not going to screw with this too much because
Double
once
check.
you get it in, it's not so
spelling,
bad.
guys.
Yeah, please.
CJESIM.
Mm-hmm. And what are we going to do? Are we going to give them both away, CJ, or you want to do one at a
each,
time?
maybe?
Spin it twice.
If you want to, it's up to you. Like you don't mind
2 people.
shipping them out.
You
All
can
right.
split it. I'll ship them.
Any restrictions on shipping?
No.
Okay. Wow. Awesome.
Super
All right. So
generous.
this will be
Thank you.
for the pant set then.
Pants with the beanie and the Jimbari for this
Cool.
for a samurai costume.
Oh wow. Awesome.
It's kind of like a vest, oversized vest.
Right.
So
That's
are
gonna
we
be cool
spinning
looking.
twice, one for each, or are you going to send out? Do you want us to do one spin and you just send it to one person? Both things.
2 spins if you
Okay.
can.
2 spins. Okay. All right. So this is going to be for the first spins. All right. Seeing things slowing down. Anybody else want to get in? We got 31 entries. We've got 60 people in here. So anybody else?
I think they're
Just
watching
have
from their
this-
TVs.
I was just going to say have this playing in the background while you're watching
Yeah.
Ms. Marvel or something like that. Not paying attention. I got a lot of toys on this table, man. Yes, check your spelling, and if you put it in twice, it doesn't really matter because I think it only is entered once anyways per username. All right, I'm going to close this up in 15 seconds, so get your hashtag in. That's 10.
What's up, Billy Beige? Eric.
That's 5 seconds.
Stars and
All right. And we're closing that up. All right. 34 people. That's
This is
it.
for pants. This is for
That's
pants.
it.
for the pants.
Oh, NYC Figure Fanatic. Nice, man.
What? Is that Nate?
Congratulations, man. No.
No.
Congratulations.
And it's not
Wow.
Curtis. So awesome.
Yeah. It's not Curtis, exactly. No, I was just talking to NYC Figure Fanatic up at the toy photography.
Oh,
convention.
cool. That's
Yeah.
great. Congrats.
Congrats, man.
Yeah. Very
DM
cool.
And I know him,
on
so
Instagram.
I will contact CJ on Instagram. Is that where you wanted to connect with you, or is that okay?
Yeah, that's good. Oh, Instagram.
Okay, and just give him your information.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Congrats, man.
I'm just gonna remove that for now, and we'll come back to that. I'm just trying to get Varg together here. I can't get this second wing on. I may have to just go over it. Wow.
You good, man?
It's not moving. It's not moving. I mean, it's not moving. I'm gonna get some heat. I'm
Heat
gonna
it
get some
up.
heat.
So speaking of wings, I this is not Legions, but I got my first Origins figure. I'm kind of like collecting buzz offs. I'm gonna try to collect all the different buzz offs, and this figure is incredible. Like, this is a really nice figure. It's like the finish, the articulation, the joints, the paintwork. Like, it's very flat finish, and it's just like an awesome piece. I've just been playing with it nonstop.
Nice.
Love this. I don't think I'll really like collect this line, but I might pick up a couple. So nice.
Are you gonna
There-
display that with the bug
Let me see that.
guys from
Oh,
Mythic
yeah,
Legions?
yeah. Let me see that.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna. I have a bug collection going, and I have
Sweet.
this. I'll have it with like, um, with like the Mezco, yellow versions of the Gomez ones,
Mm-hmm.
and so on.
Sweet.
You look great with
yeah.
Asphyxians, Bill.
Yeah, I mean, at some point they're gonna do buzz off.
Are you
with
gonna
these
build
wings.
a
Yep.
beehive diorama for those?
No, I
Ooh,
don't think
that'd
we're
be
gonna
pretty
go
cool.
for it.
Let me see that double head. Did you paint
Oh
that?
yeah, I'm selling this by the way. If anybody
Oh,
wants it,
nice.
I painted it years ago,
Wow.
Okay.
and I just forgot that I had this thing just sitting there, and I'm like, you know what? I might as well sell this thing because I don't display it. So
Yeah,
um,
it's cool. Looks good.
yeah,
I
so
painted one of those up.
it's a MAFC body, the double-headed
Mhm.
torso,
And then the two
and
heads.
planetary dog toys heads.
Nice.
Yeah.
I saw you put that up on the Cabal today, right?
Yeah, if anybody's interested, just hit me up. $100 for it. I mean, I'll accept best offers or whatever, but
All
two
right,
heads
let me
and
bring this
a
guy
pretty big
up.
torso.
It's looking cool. Thank God these wings touch the ground. This one's a little stiff too. I'm gonna have to work on that one, but I don't want to waste any more time on it. So he's got gripping hands, and he's got the open sort of clawed hands too.
Those
I love this old
forearms,
dude.
man.
I know, insane.
So nice.
I love this little dwarf body. Cheney 180 over on Chat Migos got this the other day, and he DM'd me on Instagram. He's like, he's really small. He's like, I thought he was bigger. I'm like, no, that's a dwarf, man. It's a dwarf body. It's like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
got a
nuts. He's
couple
like, no, it's
bad
cool,
boys
but
coming.
like I was expecting something like really big.
Wait, what other? Oh, that's the. I was like, what other head does he come with?
Yeah, let's go for the collar piece. Oh yeah, that makes it. I love that. Yeah, can't wait to do
Sweet.
something with this guy.
Wow.
So,
Oh.
okay. Yeah, this is the one I have to heat up. It's a little rough.
It's tough to deal with the wings live.
It totally is.
They're a little finicky.
Yeah, but they're nice and tight though. This once you, I mean, that's up in the air. Once you get them on there,
Sweet.
they're working really well.
Hang him on a string.
Yeah, fishing wire, dude. I'm gonna have to, man. I got no freaking room on the shelf for any of these winged guys anymore, man. They take up too much space.
I might hang a dragon by chains
Oh,
on the ceiling.
yeah, a dragon that you
Yeah,
have,
they're-
or you breaking news here?
I'm planning on no. Just in case a dragon comes up for pre.
Oh, just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Just in case,
We don't-
I have a
yeah.
space here for that. I'm just gonna
Dragon
hang it everywhere.
confirmed.
No. It's not a leak. I don't want to get in trouble.
Well,
We're making soft goods for a dragon.
exactly.
The rider
Somebody else.
wears soft
Right,
goods.
exactly. Wow, this knee is a little stiff too.
Yeah.
You got to warm them up. I've never really had a problem though with Mythic Legions out of the box. Honestly, never really had to warm up too much, aside from these wings and sometimes getting a hand off or something like that. But that's about it.
Better try
Sometimes the
than
wing, it's like if you can peg it in really well,
Yeah,
then you can sometimes like you can articulate it and it'll be enough torque to get it going.
yeah. True enough. God, I can't wait to get the rest of these in. I really want Artemis, man. I can't wait for that. The soft goods on that look so good, and it's just all the detail in her and the moose. My God, the moose. I need a moose. Who doesn't need a moose? All right. Who else has gotten these in hand in the chat? Anybody else digging these? What do you think about them? Happy with them? Got to be happy.
I want to know what else Hedgehog has besides which other ones does Jonathan have?
Yeah, really.
So he did
Hopefully
the
we'll see.
Illythia review. I wonder what else he's got.
The spoos.
Spruce.
Want to do
Yeah,
a second spin?
Yeah, let's do a second spin. Sure. All right. What are we gonna do for this one? We need a hashtag.
Oh,
Nope.
I have an idea for hashtag.
Okay. Go ahead.
Czechoslovakia.
On the chat.
Oh, Jesus, good Lord. Oh, cool. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's what. Let me put it in first. Don't anybody put it in yet? Hang on. Do this one. Hashtag. Yeah, let's get Keithlin a little. Keithlin can come on too. You know what I mean? Like
She's over here. She's kind of shy.
Say hi.
Yeah,
and,
let her
I know
say
she's
hi at least. Come on.
been on a lot of broadcasts, so I was assuming that she either just didn't want to or. Okay. But she's a big part of this.
Oh yeah.
KEITHLYN, right?
Viewers, wait till Trevor says to enter it.
Yes. Don't. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Hit it. Spell it right. Are you embarrassing her over there? Is that...
Yeah. She's here. I know.
What? All right. Now, what is this for? What are we getting here? This is again, man.
The Jimbauri. It's
Okay.
a samurai vest.
Got it. Thank you so much, man. This is awesome.
No worries.
These are beautiful pieces, man. If any of you don't have any of this stuff and you don't have Illythia in hand yet, you're going to be blown away. It's so good.
The one piece I have, besides the factory stuff, is the Kylo cake.
Look, he remembers what you've ordered.
No, actually, I got that secondhand, I think.
Oh, really?
Was it?
Oh, he's seen your picture.
I think I got that secondhand.
Hmm.
It's nice. It's so nice.
So when so after you're getting all these suggestions and CJ,
Yes.
when are you going to start revealing some new stuff and going to have another sale going on your site?
It's gonna be towards the end of this month. I'm gonna be slowly revealing them on my
Awesome.
Instagram.
Cool,
I
man.
gotta come up with
yeah,
something
look
good,
out.
man. Just looking around, I just don't know. I didn't even know. Like, I mean, all my Mythic Legions are good now. I mean, yeah, there's Mythic Legion stuff I want, but it's not stuff that you haven't done before. So,
You
I gotta
Mezco
come up with
or
something.
Legends?
Yeah, I have to think about what I want from Mezco, though. I mean, again, it's not anything that you haven't done that I just didn't grab. You know what I mean? And I didn't have the figure at the time, and now I want something for it. I don't know. I'm going to look them over because I definitely want to put a suggestion in. All right, how we doing over here with what do we got for entries? We've got 41.
What's up, Tom?
Ooh.
Hey, Tom, what's going on, man? Yes, this is awesome. Yeah, those are some of my favorites when you started doing the fashion show shots. That was fantastic.
Thanks.
That was brilliant. Yeah, there's a guy that I know that does soft goods for 1/6 figures, and he started doing some fashion work. Like he would make sneakers and things like that.
Oh yeah.
And I talked to him about doing something like with taking like Kylo Ren and Rey and putting them, since they were younger characters, and putting them in some hip clothes and put them out on the street, do some fashion shots like that. It'd be kind of cool.
Are you talking about Hot Hero?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Hot Hero, yep.
I've talked to him.
Good
Cool
dude,
guy.
man. He's a great guy. He used to make like he made an Obi-Wan outfit that I have in one of the Anakin outfits that I have as well.
He does the belts, right?
Yeah, he does
The whole belt
everything.
assembly. It's
The
crazy.
boots are
The boots
beautiful.
also, yeah.
And they're all leather, so
They're insane.
it's great stuff. All right, we good? Everybody got Caitlin in? We got 42 entries. Is that everybody done? 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
5, 4, 3, 2,
All right,
1.
let's do it. Here we go. 42 entries. Did I see CJESM in there? Oh, because you imagine if you win it. Joseph H.
Joseph H.
All right.
Congrats.
Congrats, Joseph H.
Cool, man.
All right. Make sure you're following CJESM on Instagram, and everybody do that if you're not already. And second of all, Joseph H. Contact CJ on Instagram, and
On
he will get
Instagram,
your
Congrats,
prize out to you, which is showed again. Awesome.
So cool, man. Thanks again, CJ. That's super generous.
Really,
No
really
problem.
super appreciate that, man. It's amazing. Amazing. All right, kids, it's 11 o'clock. We actually got through all the figures that I have. We had a great conversation with CJ. CJ, thank you again for coming on.
Yeah, thank you.
Again, last minute, I've wanted to have you on for a
Thanks
while,
for
and I
having
was
me.
hoping with Illythia, everything was going to come out, and we were all going to have it, and we are all going to take a look at it as it is. Like, it's going to be another month before anybody has it. But I didn't want to wait, and I really wanted to show this stuff, and I really wanted to have you here as we looked at least Illythia in this, and that was great.
Yeah.
It was really good
Do
having
it
you on.
again for Poxus and
Hell yes. Yeah,
just keep
and
going.
Cosmic.
Right on.
For sure.
Really happy to be here. Thanks for having me.
Cool. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us on this Mythic Conversations Wednesday for Legions Lounge. Maybe we'll any updates on shirts? Laura, yes. No updates on shirts yet. We're going to have them for Legions Con. I'll see what I can do to get them beforehand. But if you're not at Legions Con, we'll have a way for you to get them. I've just been busy. I got stuff on the table that you people haven't even seen yet, so I got to get this stuff done. But yes, shirts will be coming. I know people want shirts. I'd like to get them to you. So, all right, that's it.
Make sure you obviously like, subscribe, and do not miss next Monday's show.
Yeah, we will be on Monday again. So 2 weeks in a row. And we're going to have our reveal for All Stars 5. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll see you then. And until then, have a good night.
Cheers,
See you.
everybody.
Ciao.